So Gareth, we're out here with Wilson Agri today on a dairy farm showcasing this new bedding machine. So can you tell me a wee bit about it?
Yep, this is our new Bed Maid EV. This is a front-loading machine. It's got the 4.7 kilowatt electric drive motor and lithium-ion battery. The benefit of electric over combustion engine models, which we also showcase as well, is the electric model has no air filter required. So the feedback we were getting back from clientele was that the air filter regularly got clogged up in machines and had to be cleaned out. The electric model doesn't need to breathe. It's also much quieter, about almost half the decibels of noise compared to a combustion engine. So it's less disturbance for the cows in the dairy barn while you're bedding. And also there's no fumes emitted from the machine. So in closed up dairy buildings, fumigate or gas the cows while we're driving through.
How long does the battery last then, whenever it's fully charged?
The battery range on this machine, this lithium-ion battery, will last about up to 90 minutes of runtime. Generally speaking, 200 cubicles could be bedded in about 15 minutes of operation time because the machine's very fast, agile, nimble. It's got a 1.8 metre turning circle, so it's very easy to access around the small cubicle sheds. The hopper holds about 500 litres of sawdust bedding, so minimal amount of trips to refill required.
You're not long bedding a few cows then?
Yeah, about 200 cows on this farm here were bedded about 15 minutes. So it's a pretty short operation. Those 200 cows, 15 minutes took up about 15 to 20% of battery span normally, but every day the user just plugs it back in and pulls it out the next morning and it goes again.
And how long roughly does it take to charge?
The charge time from completely flat takes about 6 hours, but if you're only topping up your 20% charge, you're talking about 2 hours to top that up. It does come with a smart charger pack, so you can leave it on overnight and it won't detriment the battery. It's like your iPhone charger. It's smart enough to know to stop feeding it power at the right time so that you don't melt the battery, but also using lithium-ion battery technology, it's not like the old lead batteries that we're used to.
Compared to using diesel, like what kind of cost differences do you know?
The cost of this here to fully charge it every day is taking about £1 of electricity to fully charge the machine. The other benefit of that over our combustion engine models is you don't have to change the oil, you don't have to change filters, and you don't have to worry about driving it when there's low oil in it. So there's a lot less maintenance with the machine. There's no starters and solenoids.
You just plug her in and go then, basically?
Just plug and play.
So basically this here machine's an environmentalist dream then?
Yeah, this machine would be it's very environmentally friendly, but also it's very dairy friendly in the fact that it's not as noisy, it doesn't pollute as much inside the dairy building, and so really we see it as a cow's dream as well because it's less disturbance for farmers disturbing the cows while they're bedding them.
So basically your cows are happy, your carbon footprint's reduced, and you've your bedding done pretty quickly then?
Yeah, it's a dream to use the machine. In fact, quite often customers, a chore that was seen as unpleasant on the farm is now something that people would squabble over getting to use the machine because it's kind of the favourite toy to run to, and it makes a cumbersome job really a pleasurable experience now.
And the likes of a dairy farm, you'd be saving some money on the electric, really.
Yeah, so it's save a lot of money on the power usage compared to the combustion engine machines. Also, you don't have to go and get fuel for the machine. The electricity
it's always there.
It's plumbed right in beside it. It's just a lot smoother operation as well.
What kind of cost is the electric machine compared to the combustion machine?
The retail price on this machine in our range is £15,500 retail price. We also offer 2 combustion model machines, a 20 horsepower Honda petrol model and a 10 horsepower Yanmar diesel option. We offer the petrol option because some customers feel if they've got wet bedding they wanted more power than opposed to other machines that were currently on the market. 10 horsepower diesel is the benchmark for the market on combustion engines. Our combustion engine models will be about £14,500, so they are a little bit cheaper, but we do believe that the ELV pays for itself in the long run, and the saving on fuel, maintenance, and generally a quieter experience.
So a bit of an investment then, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it just sawdust you can put through that, or is there anything else?
You can also use finely chopped straw through the machine, and you can mix the sawdust with lime and other disinfectant as well. That's you can do some varieties of bedding that way. Obviously not sand or anything too heavy.
Yeah, fair enough. So do they come galvanised as standard too?
So this machine, they all come hot dip galvanised as standard. They have a front scraper as well to help clean the slats as you're doing the bedding, and the brush, that is, you can operate the brush or you can switch it off, so you can clean the cubicles down as well. And as you will see from the video, it delivers a very even spread of sawdust over the length of the bed.
Didn't notice that.
And from that there, we're getting reports, especially from this customer as well, that there's a saving in the bedding in that respect as well. With the bed being cleaner, you're going to have less mastitis and other bacterial problems with the cows. So that's a plus immediately right away. Also, being a machine and mechanised, it cleans all the beds evenly and equally the same, rather than a manual operator might miss one or two. So it's really has a uniform delivered experience that way.
So this machine here, it's a prototype, isn't it?
This is a pre-production prototype at the moment. We're doing demonstrations on farms with our pre-production prototypes in both combustion engines and the ELV. Our product launch is up on our show in May, and we're taking pre-orders. Our next range of machines is currently in production and will be delivered to the market in July.
So all in all then, it's cutting down your costs a wee bit, you're saving in sawdust, and your cows are overall happier.
Cleaner, happier cows, more productive cows, and also at the end also a saving in the actual bedding usage, which we know to be about the 6th largest expense cost on a dairy farm. So if a customer can save 20 or 30% of his bedding, that's an immediate plus.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Gareth, for having us out and showing us this machine.
Thanks for coming out.
So Christopher, we've got the salesman's perspective on it now, so we're going to get you the farmer's perspective.
So right.
What do you think of this machine then?
Well pleased. We've had a new parter there 2 years coming in July. Turned out the problem was milking speed in the old parter. Then we went to the new parter. Cows were coming off quick. There were 50 cows coming off every 9 minutes, and we needed something quick. Took the cubicles on, scraping done all before the cows come off the parter.
So you were in the market for something new to use.
Yeah.
What did you use before?
We had a skid steer there and the big shell-borne bedder in front of her. It was all right, but it just took more time and wasn't handy, and it was all right whenever it was there. Like.
Yeah. So you find this a good job then?
Good job, well pleased, aye. You can be in and out in 10 minutes, 200 cows or 200 cubicles. Like.
You needed to upgrade to that because of the rotary.
Aye.
It was just a bit quick now.
Couldn't keep up. Like, I was taking 2 men outside to scrape in the morning, and
it takes 1 man just to
one
do the
man
bedding.
now, that's right, all one pass.
You find any benefits to the cows? What do they like? Can you run up through whenever they're in and they'll not be too bothered by it?
You could do the dry cows there. We can go out and do them while they're still in the shed, you know. But we just do the milking cow cubicles while they're being milked, you know.
I suppose that air machine wouldn't be as stressful as a big diesel thing coming up through.
No, that's right. No, the electric works very, very well. Funny, the other day there, I told Dad to go and bed the cubicles while I was milking dinner time, and I was milking away and didn't hear a bedder going. I cursed him up and down. I said, I didn't bed the cubicles, I had to do it the evening milking the night, and I come out and they were bedded, so there's no noise or nothing with her. Like.
You never forget, like them, the diesel ones are noisy. Like.
That's right, that's right.
So I suppose with having your bedding time cut down, you can get at the other jobs a lot quicker.
You can.
There's a lot on.
There's plenty on now. There's 4 chicken houses there, but 110 to 120,000 chickens turning around every 7 weeks. I do a bit of hire out to contractors, local contractors there in February, and it's silage time too. So
I've seen a lovely wee 7S sitting out there now.
She just come there a month ago, so I'm well pleased with her. So
she's not wee actually, but a big tanker too.
I know. No, it fairly helps you go out to the country, and it helps justify her too, you know, as well as your own work. So every little helps. Like.
This is the speed of your milking and the speed of your bedding with the rotary and stuff. You're you've plenty of time to get at that kind of stuff then.
Aye, there's still plenty to do with the chickens and all going on, but you just sort of hate to make time or raise half an hour early in the morning or work later at night. Like,
you ever forget the charger?
Once. Sunday morning, of course.
Typical Sunday morning too. So you get into the habit there now.
It's just like charging your phone, like you sort of, it comes natural to you whenever you part her up, the charger. But no, she is pretty easy in charge now.
So since this is a demo machine then, will you make the move towards and buy one then?
Oh, definitely will, definitely will. That morning there was no charge on her, I was a bit like, a bit more work, a bit more time.
You'd soon forget how handy it was then.
That's right.
Well, Christopher, thanks for having us out in your farm.
No problem.
And thanks for telling us all what you think about this thing.
It's alright. No problem.
Thanks again.